So, what would you classify legal immigrants?
Somebody who overstayed their visa, does not possess a green card, entered illegally without the proper documentation, or waiting the line or paying the fines. There's a process to get into America, and if you skip
Yeah,
that or abuse it, it's illegal.
of course. But do you think they should be held in like camps? Like, what's the deal with that? Like,
Well,
why would
regular
they be
immigrants
just
aren't.
holding camps instead of just like shipping them back to whatever country they came from? But
Well,
why
we
would
do do
we?
that.
No, they just get put in camps in America, never to be seen or
I,
heard from again.
First of all, can I ask, are you American? Just checking.
No.
Okay, so
Wait,
that's a
would it
big
be
common
so if I lived here all the way since, but I wasn't born
No, I
here?
was just asking because if you live in America, you would know majority of what's going on because what's being portrayed outside is not the actual case. I do live next to immigration customs. That's not happening.
Okay, but
So,
like,
so what's going on is in the
yeah,
most recent administration, before the current one, they were being held in those camps because
right.
the government decided that in order to save money, they were going to make all those camps be owned by private companies. So that way the government didn't have regulation on how people were to be treated because it was privately owned. So now that the new administration is in, they're trying to transition from the privately owned to the government owned ones again. So that way they actually have human rights. But it's not something that can happen overnight. It takes time to switch all those out and kick all the
Exactly.
private companies out. So they're working on getting it fixed, but it was not created by this administration. It was created by the previous one. So not that I support
Okay,
this
but like,
administration or
what
everything they do,
administration? But like, does it
the
have a name to?
Obama and Biden,
Really?
yes,
Okay.
they created the system that we're trying to fix right now. The
Who
person
was
who is the
we?
chief, the
Who
current
was?
administration of government, Trump.
Okay. Oh, who?
Trump,
Exactly trying to fix that though.
by
Like,
bringing it from private to government owned again so the
this
government
is
can
I've
regulate it and give them human rights.
so I've always been following up with politics, even when I was young in America, and I've
Hmm.
never ever heard any type of camps the way I'm hearing it under the Trump administration. Okay? I've never heard it that way until Donald Trump. Now, I don't know. Well, I probably have an idea
It's
why.
because it's because nobody had a problem with it, but everybody has a problem with Trump. And so they're blaming every single issue
Um,
and every single problem on him. Because do you know that the head ICE director under Trump's
mhm.
administration is the same person who was the head director of ICE under Obama administration. And Obama and the public praised him for what he did, even though he deported more people than Trump did. And now that
Well,
same
yeah.
person is under fire right now for doing his exact same work. But
Okay,
because it's
but
because they don't like Trump.
right.
It's not about the problem, it's
It's
about they
not
don't like
just
Trump.
about like characters that are behind these camps. It's about what Donald Trump has said and the people who follow Donald Trump say about illegal immigrants. They're not just saying what you said. They don't say that. They tie things that shouldn't be tied into the mix,
Okay, well, what are
right?
they saying and who are saying? Because that's the thing you have
I
to look
already
into.
told you who are saying. I don't know their personnel names, but I do know that the ones who are like deeming these people who come in illegally as like these aliens from outer worlds, leave places, right? Like they're characterizing these people who came in here illegally as like the scum. Like it's just I don't even know how to describe it honestly
Okay,
because
well,
I don't speak
everybody
like
should
that.
be treated with human dignity, but they also are criminals because they criminally entered America. So
Okay,
they
but
shouldn't be
like
treated better
at
than
the,
modern day
right,
prisoners and
I
criminals, but they still are
100%
them.
understand that, but at the same time, the way that they've been casted upon, like what people say about these people, and it's not like these people are leaving these countries and coming in America illegally, and they came from the best place known, America are the second best. They're not fleeing from England. They're not fleeing from Australia. They're not fleeing from the Netherlands. They're literally fleeing from Mexico and all these bad places that we all know that's bad. So I wouldn't have
Yeah,
that same
but
type
we
of
have
energy.
asylum reasons.
I would, okay, but I wouldn't have that type of energy from people like that. I would pity them, and I wouldn't. The way that ICE has been handling these people, I just would feel like they probably came to create destruction, not to flee literally Mexico. Like, Mexico's a terrible place to live. Literally
Okay, well,
terrible.
there are
So,
some things wrong, but for the
no,
majority of it, it's
they're
not
doing
all of
things
it's wrong.
wrong. They're doing things
Okay, but there's
100% wrong.
14 million illegal people here. It's gonna get messy trying to get them out. And I'm not saying everything they do is right, but it's not gonna look good because there's such a big million illegal people that U.S. tax
Right.
dollars
So,
are going to pay
like,
and
I know
support.
this might take longer to do, but it will be the right and American thing to do, because that's what the Trump people who voted for Trump like to castrate themselves to be like. We love America, we have this type of representation, but we treat these people who come in from these terrible places like poop, like literal poop, when everyone in here, it doesn't matter if you were born here, that doesn't mean you be country, right? So I feel like they should be
Well,
treating them
technically, it
with
is
some
legal in
type of.
America. If you're
I
born in
understand
America,
that.
you become a
Obviously, I
citizen.
understand that. I'm not disagreeing, but I just say there is a better way to handle it. And if the better way takes longer, I 100% will do that. Instead of just.
Okay,
Because there are a lot of people who families have been gone and they never heard from. And it's seeming like they're being put in these camps. Whether Obama was controlled and now Trump is controlled, it doesn't matter who controlled it first. It matters on who's still enabling it. And let's not say Donald Trump is up. John Cena, you need to relax.
but you see the point with the different administrations coming into office is if they don't hurry it up, the next administration might not continue it, and they might open the doors again and allow
Hurrying
more
up.
people to come
Like, this
in.
sounds like this is some type of like money scene. Like, we need to hurry up for the people. Not is hurry up. Like, these are people. Things are going to take time. They're human beings that you're trying to put in situations. So what do you mean hurry up? Like, I don't understand what you mean by that. Like, that sounds like you don't treat, like, they're not getting treated like humans. Like, if I was a president and stuff, and I uphold, well, not I uphold, but the country that I'm representing is this great American land, everyone's welcome, and then I treat them like little, and not giving them a process, and not to necessarily hear them out, okay? But, like, to understand, have some type of understanding of where they're coming from. Because again, they're not coming from these great places, and the places that they're coming from that are bad, it's not like they're coming here to create destruction, like some people are saying as well.
Okay, but they aren't American citizens. They don't possess the right for a hearing. That's the problem. That's the same way in everywhere in the world. If you're not a citizen of that place, you don't have a right to a hearing.
Okay, right. But I feel like it just should. It's the way things are done. It should be done way more a human like way, because we're treating like
Okay,
these
so
people,
we
whether
have a
it's
mild
illegal or
people.
not. Like, there's a lot of things that are illegal that I find like it shouldn't. The arrest process shouldn't be as strict as what it seems, right? Like, I feel like it really shouldn't.
That's
Okay, because if these people were these wicked, disgusting people, like a lot of people portray, like they're literal aliens, then maybe. But like a lot of people, they don't hear from these people ever again. The people who were born in America, they were the ones born here, and then their mother, their
okay. Well,
father,
it
whoever,
sucks,
they're
but
never
they
hearing
shouldn't
again.
have you.
So it's feeding into a conspiracy theory
Well, that's the
of.
parents' fault. But they should have made better choices.
Okay,
Well, that's
well,
them to blame for their decisions.
okay, so right. I do agree with what you're saying. You should always strive to do something legally, because if you don't, then it
But
might.
do you know how Trump is actually handling most of this right now, or are you just hearing the whitewash of the media?
I'm hearing all sources because I am not just I see everything. So I'm not
Okay,
just
so then do
listening
you
of what
know?
Donald Trump says he's going to do or what the government says they're going to do because we don't know what goes on in the government. They all they do is say. They never show us. So I can
Okay, well
hear
you
what they're saying, but when I got eyes on everything, I know what's really going on. I know what's really going
Okay,
on.
so this isn't just what they're saying, but if you look into their documents and their websites posting the results of this, they are go
Mhm.
first of all, if somebody missed a court hearing, they are offering that person to turn themselves in, and they will pay them $2,000 to leave the country. They will pay them to leave if they turn themselves in. If they don't turn
That
themselves
is
in
a
because they
front. Like
missed their
that's not
court
true
hearing,
whatsoever. Like what do you
they're
mean?
illegal. It doesn't matter. And if they don't turn themselves in, that's when the ICE agents come in and raid their house and take them out because they didn't turn themselves in. They
Right,
got an
but
option for a
but a lot of
great
these
way and they didn't
ICE
refuse it.
but a lot of these ICE agents are just profiling people. Like don't act like you've never seen that before.
I
All
didn't
they
say
do
that everything was perfect. I didn't say everything was
No,
perfect.
but
I
if
just said
this
it's
is
going to
where
get
it's
messy.
going, if this is not where it's going, but this is where it's being castrated everywhere, not just in the media, of them just profiling people, thinking that they come in here illegally. What do you think that shows somebody who you know, just what do you think that just in general shows somebody? It shows some things that doesn't seem 100% right.
Okay, do you
Like
know
I
what
don't care
happened
if
in
it's
El
illegal or
Salvador and
right.
some
There's a
other
right thing to do
countries?
it.
Do you know what
What?
happened in El Salvador and some other countries over the past 10 years?
I don't know. I don't.
Their deportation was worse than Americans, and no one bats an eye over it. So why are we the ones getting blamed over our deportation being
Because
worse?
America has a type of representation. If America didn't have everyone's welcome representation over the country, then millions of immigrants wouldn't be coming here illegally. So they think that they're going to have a better life or whatever disgusting place they come from. But in reality, they're getting treated like they exactly were. But instead of the government not even trying to lie to them, just literally saying, I don't care about you, the government in the United States, all they do is lie most of the time. They
Okay,
don't.
but now you're going back on yourself because first it was a human right, and now you don't care about their human rights if it doesn't pertain to America.
No, that's
So
not what I'm talking
let's.
about. I didn't say that.
You
But
said they weren't
you
being treated humanly, and the people in other countries got
traded
treated worse than
humanly.
how we're treating them.
No, I would just say it's the equal amount. Like just getting treated like they're less than. They're not. They don't deserve any
The
type of
people in El
respect.
Salvador got treated even worse. They rounded up
I
cities and
guarantee they
threw
probably
everybody in
did.
jail.
Right, but again, El Salvador doesn't have a representation that every race is welcome into America, and you can freedom to do anything you want. It's in the First Amendment. They don't have that
That's not the
representation.
First Amendment. Holy cow!
No, like
That's
freedom to practice your own religion. Like in places like that, there's
that's
only.
not even the First Amendment. Oh my god.
Yes, it
Okay, I'm going to
is.
be
What do you
very polite
mean?
about this. This is
What
not
the
my
heck do you,
country. You don't know anything about it, so
What did you
I
say?
would
This is
just
not
be
my
careful if you're going
country.
to eat it.
What do you mean
You
this is
said you're
not my
not from
country?
America.
I lied. I wanted to see if you were going to treat me different. But this is what it always comes out then. This is what always is your first thought. It's not your country. You don't know what you're talking about. Girl, I was born here. Girl, I was born here. And there's a lot of Americans that don't know the First Amendment right. There's a lot of Americans. Oh, okay. There's a lot of Americans who don't know that. I know my rights, especially the First freaking Amendment. But anyways, let's move on.
You know your rights?
Mhm.
Name 5.
No, that's irrelevant. I wanted to talk to you about something though.
The fact that you don't let people up, like, the entire time
Girl,
for
conversations don't last for 4 minutes, especially if we're talking about something as big as this. You think I'm gonna talk to that guy for
conversations
4
can have more than
minutes?
2 people in it. Stop trying to, like, act irrational.
There's only 2
Come on.
seats, boy. There's only 2
Yeah, then
seats.
change what it is.
No, I'm not gonna change it
Boy.
for someone like you. Like, who the heck do you think you is?
Exactly. So you're trying to, like, single people off. You're not trying to give
No,
people
I'm not.
actual
This is a
voices. What are you doing?
podcast. There's clearly 2
It's a
seats in this room.
podcast.
Yeah, that's what this room is called, podcast. There's 2 people. Only 2 seats. So only 2 people can
Alright,
come
so
out.
are you trying to say that Mexicans should be able to just live
Wait
in
a
America, or
second,
What's your
please.
point? I'm asking your point.
No, but can you wait a second? Wait just 1 second. I guarantee you can do that. So who the fuck told me shut the fuck
Alright,
up?
princess.
Because I would love to let you. I would love to single you, bitch. Okay, but immigration does not have to do solely on Hispanic people. There's plenty of people who are not Hispanic that's coming here illegally, okay? But I guess that's what your first
I
thought
was
is
talking
because
about the majority.
what statistic are you looking at for the majority? I would love to see.
What